Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be finding out the meaning of my weird funky dreams that I've been having just lately, quite a lot while I've been on holiday. I've only got one day left on holiday and then I'm back to work, so I'm going to sort of give you a little description of what my dream was, when the first one of my dreams was. And I'm using a little app to find out what they mean. I downloaded this app the other day and it's called iDreams. I don't know whether you can see it. Let me just see if I can. It's just there, if you can see it. I don't know whether you can see it. Just there. And I used that to find out what my dreams might mean. So yeah, if that image weren't clear, I'll take a screenshot on my phone and show you the app. But it is a very, very good app to have to find out if you want to find out what your dreams mean. I've always been fascinated with dreams. I've always been fascinated with tarots, crystals. I've always been fascinated with paranormal. So yeah, I am a bit of a hippie-ish kind of person and feeling zen and inner peace. I've always been into that kind of stuff. So as I get started with my dreams, the dreams started in my old family home in South Lynn, and I can picture the walls. The walls were blue. We had a sort of like 1980s, 70s, 80s fireplace. I can still picture that. I can picture the settee that we had. It was a black settee with sort of like, it looked like paint splashes, but in fabric. It looked like paint splashes of red and blue and green and yellow, but it was a black sofa. I remember where the window was. I used to look at that window all the time. I even used to look at that window when my dad was sitting at the window checking a checklist off of how many lorries went by, because it was a busy main road back in its day. South Lynn was checking off all the lorries that went down there, the buses that went down there, the cars that went down there. So I mean, this dream really started off in my living room in my family home when I was about, I lived in that home when I was about, when I was born to about 11, 12 years old. So that was my growing up home. So to see that so vividly in my dream was kind of, well, hang on. And it hadn't changed in my dream. Would I like to go back to my family home? Yeah. I would like to go back to my family home and see whether it's still the same way as it was when I was growing up in it, or whether it's changed. Also, I would love to go into the room when my dad passed and probably see if I could get any communication going with my dad. Told you I was a bit thingy when it comes to paranormal. But yeah, I would love to sort of like go back in that room and see whether I could get contact with my dad. And people might think, oh, why would you? But this is me. This is just how I like to be, because I always think there's more out there. There's more to life than just us. So yeah, I'm now gonna get into my dream now. Basically, in this dream, my mum was on the sofa, how she used to at night time. She used to sort of like slump on the sofa kind of thing with her feet up, lying there. and while she was on the sofa, at the age she was, but a healthy age of what she was at 66 before she died, said to me at the age I am today in this dream, so I'm 39 in this dream, I'm not a child, but I'm in my childhood home. So in this dream, she turns around to me and says, your dad's still alive. As you guys know, my mum is not alive, my dad is not alive. Okay? But she said to me, your dad is still alive. And in the dream, me, as a 39-year-old woman, hits back into kid mode, but I'm still in my 39-year-old body, hits into kid mode, go directly to my family home window. It is night time, and I'm looking outside the window saying, so where is he then? Bit out there? Yeah, so and after that happened, I woke up because nature called, and it was quite early in the morning when nature called, so I couldn't get back into the dream again. So in this dream, I made notes of family home, mother and father. I'm going to read out what the meanings are. So family home is if you dream of visiting your old family home, you will hear some good news. Well, I'm desperately trying to hear some good news at the moment because I've been so down. Today's been one of the days that I've been actually feeling like myself again. It's probably because I've done yoga today though, and yoga always helps me feel better. So basically, if you dream of your family home, there is more in depth in this, but basically if you dream about your old family home in certain contexts, it means good news. So, I mean, you believe what you want to believe, you take from this what you want to take from this. I'm not professional at this, I've just got an app and I'm taking from the app what I've took from my dream, put 2 and 2 together and come up with 89. You know, so it's not accurate. So I'm just taking bits and pieces of what I think is fitting in with what's going on with this dream. So then it goes on to mother. Mothers in dream usually invoke powerful emotions. If you are dreaming about your mother in your dream, or your dream may be based on a vulnerable memory. To see your mother in a dream as she appears in home, significance, pleasant results for any enterprise. Ooh. Now, as you know, I would love to become my own boss, but I've never known where to go with this or what to do. I may have an inkling now, I may not. It just means I've now got to manifest it and do the work. So we'll have to see where this is going. But the enterprise thing has got me. You may see you'll have significant pleasing results on an enterprise. Right, now guys, now that I've sort of like told you about my dream and I've got the meaning of dreams, I'm going to pull one card out of each deck and I'm going to see, because I've done a tarot reading yesterday and it was quite a good reading that I done yesterday. I can't remember much about it because I didn't write it down because I had to go out, so I didn't write it down, so I can't remember it. But yeah, sometimes I like to write my tarot readings down. So I'm going to see whether I just want one card and it's about the dream I've just been speaking about. Oh, and that was the first card to come out. And that was 10 of Wands upright. I just wanted one card. So they've given me one card there. And I'll do the Animal Spirit deck as well now. Oh, that one fell out. So obviously that one wanted to come out. So I'll take that one then. Didn't need to shuffle that one. And I have cleansed these. I've basically, you have to knock on them to cleanse them, to get rid of the other reading. So I've done that before I even shuffled the other cards. So I've got the 10 of Wands upright. It's a fire card. It deals with Leo, Aries and Sagittarius, and it is about career and enterprises. And as you heard in the dream bit of some part in here, I'll try and wind the video back and insert it in here as well, where they said something about an enterprise. So maybe I am going through a journey of finding a way to create my own enterprise. Or maybe I'm just full of it. But 10 of Wands here is basically a man with a piece of wood climbing the wooden pieces like trees, but climbing up the stairs. I'll show you in a picture in a minute. So it looks like I'm climbing my way up to something. Now, the upright wands, the 10 of Wands, says overcommitment and oppressions. Maybe it isn't about climbing my way to the top. It provides burdens of expressive work of the person. It may simply mean that he has taken on too much in pursuit of his goals. On the other hand, it may be that this expressive workload is the result of having already achieved them, i.e. new responsibilities following a promotion, or having expanded a business beyond a certain level. This burden may become oppressive as the person juggles with conflicting business and social demands. So like I've been overthinking things just lately and not going with what's going on. So that one is quite interesting, the ones. I'd love to get more clarification on that, but I've been talking now for about 20 minutes, so yeah, I'll get on to the worm then. And this is it says earthworm. Yeah, so earthworm is earth, so I've got fire and earth. And the earth bit says creatures of the fields and forests. This suit of survival and instinct, the earth creatures, represents our relationship with fears and habits. In general, the creature of this suit is grounded and dependable and supportive. However, since they are so drawn to routine, they often become stuck in their ways. Several earth cards indicate the conscious reminders rooted in the material plane, or as they're referred to in the yoga, the gross realm. This means practical concerns, money, home, work, and family are at the forefront of their minds, not leaving room for much else. Movement and exercise are to counter the stagnation or stuckness that can accompany excess earth element. So now I'll just go into the earth signs and try and find the earthworm. Earthworm. Shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner visions. Well, yes, I can be shy, but then you can also say I'm putting myself out there on YouTube, so how am I shy? But I can be shy. I am hesitant and reluctant sometimes. I can be a stubborn little thing when I get going. So I'll just read this out now. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at times, at some point along our way. Earthworm indicate newbies and novice work. So newbies and novice work. To establish confidence in a new field, others around you may feel wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. I can see where this is going now. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lost hope. Mastering it takes time and you're on the right track. Behind rumours has it a beginner's mind of the most vulnerable site. So when in balance, intellect and vulnerable, bringing out of balance, or when out of balance, self-conscious, apprehensive, which I would say I'm out of balance at the moment. Bringing into balance, speak up, rise, embracement. And I think that's what I need to do is, now that this has been said, let me show you the cards. These are the cards. I don't know whether you can see them very well. I'll take pictures of it. So this is a man with a wooden pole, and he's climbing the ladder, but feels stuck in whatever he's trying to do, and he's still climbing the ladder, but the earthworm is coming along and saying, well, keep trying. You've got to keep trying to, and you've got to work at it to progress and stop being kind of hesitant. And I feel these two are playing kind of against each other, but want to come as one together, if you know what I mean. And so they're sort of like, yes, I'm going to make it. No, I'm feeling hesitant. I'm going to draw away. No, I'm going to make it. No, I'm hesitant. I'm going to draw away. So it's like that loop again, like I've been saying. I think this reading of these two cards are basically saying I've got to break free from my moulds, and I've got to go for the things I want in life. If not, I'm not going to get there. I think that's what they're saying. I'm going to finish the film there. If you like this film about my dreams and you want to hear more about my dreams, because there's 2 more I had while I was on holiday that was quite vivid, or you want to hear about the one, what was it I was talking about? The one where my dad was in the back of the car with me when I was in my early 20s. Then click on thumbs up. Click the subscribe button down below. And ring my bell. And ring it on all, and that should notify you on when I upload. I should upload every Saturday at 7 o'clock British time. So, yeah. See you next week, guys.